almost good to go. Let's see if that helps out at all. Let's see where everybody's calling from. The great state of Texas. Love the Keurig, yes. Zurich, there's my buddy Peter. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we're from everywhere. Arthur from Alberta, from Calgary, North Carolina, Nashville, Madison, Wisconsin. Love the place, love it. Sacramento, love that place. Bellingham, Washington, love that place. Cayman Islands, never been there. I'm sure I'd love it. Florida, beautiful place. New Zealand, never been there. Connecticut, whoa. Colorado, Syracuse, Minnesota, the UK. Here's my buddy Kevin from the UK. What else do we have? Melbourne, Sparks, Nevada, Brisbane, Frankfurt. Eva. Oh, my friend Eva from Frankfurt. We are from everywhere. Well, this is good. San Antonio. Whoa. Ever get out and watch any basketball? France. I almost came to France. When I was there for a couple extra days in Barcelona, I was very tempted to take my rental car and just blast up to France, although I never did. Oh, Barbara does go to the basketball games. Son of a gun. Last basketball game I was at, I almost fell asleep, but I think I have to blame it on jet lag. It wasn't a boring game. Let's see. Okay, we're going to get started. There's Carolyn. Oh, son of a gun, you made it home. That's good to hear. The Adventures of Barcelona. Or actually, for you, it was Villanova. Was a good time. Good time, I'm telling you. Loved every minute. Loved that food there. And the people at that house event, good people. I'm telling you right now, good people. Eva, solid person. Good sense of humor, made us laugh. She made me laugh until I cried. And it was a painful time. She has a contagious laugh. Let's see what we've got going on. She's still laughing. I see. LOL. Okay. Well, let's get started. We're going to be talking a little bit about. Let's see what we've got here. Lady Yvette, did I miss a webinar last week? I don't know. Did we have a webinar last week, Kev? No, I don't think so. You didn't miss anything. Anyway, we're going to be doing another live event in Vancouver, and this year we're going to, other than a couple large events, we're going to try and focus this year on the small events where we work with people one-on-one. For those people that were in Barcelona, you guys have the Tumblr project, and when we get to Vancouver, we will be doing another project, which is going to be these watches. And I don't know, can you see all of these watches sitting here? I think that you can. There's 20 watches, and we are going to put campaigns together for these watches. And it will be your mission to sell them. And we're going to show you how to do that. And Let me dig out another one here. I want to show you what these watches look like. Oh, there we go. We're going to do the photos. We're going to build the campaigns. And everyone who was in Barcelona, you are going to find in the members area all of the photos for these, because if you've been to one event, I don't know if you can really see those. They're really nice. They're nice and heavy. Very happy with these. The print looks really great. And anyway, we're going to put these together so that you can sell a product out of Vancouver that's going to give you a higher profit margin. So that will be the focus product for Vancouver, and anyone who went to Barcelona is going to be able to sell these as well. We're going to do all of the photography for you and with you, and then you're going to be able to sell these for as long as WC Fulfillment is selling them. Hopefully these are going to last you for years. We came up with there's 10 personalized designs in the men's and ladies, so a total of 20 watches. And what we're trying to cover in Vancouver and Barcelona is the fact that you don't have to have 1,000 items in your store. You just have to have even one item that's done well. You should be able to make all the sales you need off of one item. Anyway, we're going to be in Vancouver February the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. We're going to check in on the 20th. And we're going to check out on the 24th. So it is, you check out on the 24th. So it is 3 full days. A 3-day event. And we're going to, like I said, keep these events so that they're small and personal. Our staff is going to be there. And if I think we have 3 people coming to Vancouver. If we get another 2 or 3, we'll be thrilled. We don't care how many are there, and we're certainly not able to turn a profit off of hosting these events, but we're going to do it because we believe that that's the way for people to move forward this year, is to have more of the one-on-one where you can spend time with us, we can see what you're doing, and we can help you out. Anyway, before we give you a link or whatever to Vancouver, I want to cover our basic points, the things that we cover in detail in Vancouver. And if you take these bullet points, you're going to do just fine in your marketing. What we really need is we need to reinvent our marketing. We need to make our marketing as simple as possible and get rid of all of the fluff. So here are the elements that we'll cover in Vancouver and that you can be covering now. Okay, first of all, the big question is, what does your company stand for? What is your company all about? What makes you different than all of the other stores? Everyone's selling a product. That doesn't make you different. A lot of us are selling the same product. It still doesn't make us different. You have to ask yourself, how is your business going to change your community? How is your business going to change the world? Yeah, that's a little bit extreme. But you still have to ask yourself those questions. How are you going to bring change to your community? How are you going to bring change to different organizations, different groups? How is your company going to bring change? What makes you different? What are you all about? What's your mission statement? Now, let me give you an example. I've consulted a number of small businesses, Shopify stores, and those that are selling on ClickFunnels. And I've told them, I've asked them the same question, that it has to start there. And anyway, a number of those I've given the idea that, based on the niche or what you're all about, I've got a couple small businesses that are focusing on donating t-shirts. Now, I think you can buy a Gildan for about $1.80 for a blank. And what they're going to do is at least two of them are doing the t-shirts. Some are doing some other things, but focus on the t-shirts. They are handing out the t-shirts for every product that's bought on their store. They are donating a t-shirt on the local level. Now, how are they going to do the distribution? For both of these, I've suggested that they reach out to church groups or groups that work with the homeless and do the distribution through them. If you sell 432 products this month, well, you're going to donate 432 t-shirts. You should be shooting video with your iPhone or with a camera. You should be making that part of your marketing event. What this is going to do is it's also going to open up potential markets. The group that's doing the distribution can also become clients. They can become buyers of your product. It's a good way to become, to get better exposure in the community. News events, a lot of times, and we've had it before. I remember when my son, Boo Boo Frank, was on TV. We created a fan page. It got some really cool exposure. It went on to help the city reallocate millions of dollars. And the next thing you know, Boo Boo was on TV. You remember that one, Boo Boo? Yeah. So, lots of things that you need to think about, but really you have to think about what makes you different than the rest. The next thing is you have to decide, which platform you're going to sell on. It's really important that you focus on a platform. We absolutely love Etsy. And when it comes to coaching, we are suggesting to all of the people that are in our coaching program that you jump into Etsy if possible. We love Etsy. We think it is a fantastic place to build a business. So you have to ask yourself, what are you going to sell on? We're getting sales, from Amazon. We love the sales from Amazon because we don't have to do any work to get those sales. We're not running any ads. And in fact, going on Etsy and doing it right, you may have to run ads initially, but at a certain point, you will not have to run ads anymore. And that's what we love about these platforms where people are actually coming to buy. Shopify, you're pretty much always going to have to rely on your email list or running paid traffic or doing SEO, which is very slow. So I would suggest that you jump into Etsy or Amazon. Now, seeing we're talking about coaching, Kevin will put a link in here if anyone is interested. If you can't make it to Vancouver, then, we do have, I forget, what did you say, Kevin? 3 or 4 spots are left for coaching. Oh, there we go. We'll be full with 4. If you're interested in the coaching, you let us know. Once again, we really want this year to work with people. We believe that that's the way that we're going to have success. The way the coaching works is for 3 months, we do one-on-one phone calls. And then for 3 months after that, we do the support where you can ask us to take a look at campaigns. You can give us a call. And we'll try and do our best to make sure that the first 3 months we get you set up, and the next 3 months we just analyze and help you along, sort of give it a little bit of a push. So if you can't make it to a Vancouver event and you need the coaching, that's cool. Kevin will get you the link. The price for the coaching is now at $2,000 for the 6-month program. Still very, very cheap compared to what other coaching is going to cost you. Now, talking about your products, it all comes down to images. And I'm going to show you a couple images. I've shown this one before. One is an image that's going to be on our Kickstarter, and one is an image from our supplier. So let me just pull this up so you can see what it looks like. Let me do this. Let me see, can everybody see? Oh, no, I don't think they can see that. Just hang on 1 second. I'm going to fix this up. I need to go entire screen. And now you will be able to see it. So let me do this one more time so you can see what I'm talking about. Here is an image. It's highly doubtful that anybody's going to pay $500 for this watch, seeing this image and not knowing you. Very slim chance. Now, if you're selling on Amazon or you're selling on Shopify, on Amazon, it's a bit of a different story. They know you, but it's still highly doubtful that somebody's going to jump into a $500 purchase by looking at this image. Let's take a look at the difference in image makes. I'm going to show you one image from our Kickstarter campaign, and that's all I'm going to show you for now. But let's take a look. Hopefully everyone can see that. That is an image that I shot on Saturday or Sunday morning. Maybe it was yesterday morning, I don't know. But anyway, this is a much better image. Let me pull this one up so you can see the difference. I don't think you have to look too hard to see that one, you're going to struggle to sell, and the other one, you're going to command a much higher value. Let me take a look at, give me some feedback on that image. What do you think? Is that an accurate statement? Which one would you be more likely to purchase if you were spending $500? And yes, the value of this watch is $500. That's based on a high-end jeweler's opinion and to be followed up by a full jewelry appraisal. How much are we paying for this? Yes, we are paying a total of $55 for that watch. And yes, we are going to be retailing it after the Kickstarter for $490. Yes, let's see what we've got. Yeah, I think everybody agrees that an image like this is just going to give you a much better chance at getting the higher value by having better images. Now, do you have to have a magnificent camera? I've got a very basic entry-level DSLR. It is the kind of camera that no true photographer truly respects. They would say it is a hobby camera. In fact, I believe that you can shoot your shots just like this with an iPhone. Might seem hard to believe, but I think that you can shoot this shot with an iPhone. Now, we will be covering this in great detail in Vancouver because we believe that it is going to make the difference in between success and failure. It's going to come down to images. If you do not have great images, you are just not going to make it. Let's take a look at the next thing. I'm going to try and pull this one up. Let me see if I can do this. The next thing is, oh, I can pull this up right here. Because the next thing is video. Images and videos. First of all, can you create a great image? Yes, you can. Order the product in, take the photos. There's a few tricks that'll make your images look like this instead of like a cheesy shot that was taken off of Instagram. Let's take a look at this. So can you shoot great videos? And I believe that, yes, you can. I don't believe that it is as difficult as people make it out to be. Let me get this here fixed up. This is one that we shot in Barcelona. Everyone that was at the Barcelona event created this video, their own unique version of this video. I'll just play it. It's a simple video. Hey, there's Eva. She's pouring. That's Larry. He's just sitting. He's a good actor. He's a bit of an extra, though. She's the main focus. Look at her put the lid on. Boom. Nice nails. Good to go. I guess I should have resized that before I brought it in here. Anyway, that is the video. We believe that that is something that anyone can make. Now I can't get this back. Oh, yes, I can. I can go like this. There we go. That is something that anybody can make. And you have to have the ability to make a video. Why videos? Well, let's think about the uses of the video. We believe that 2019 is the year of video, that those that are branching out into video are going to get better exposure and just make more sales. Okay, we can use them on Facebook, Facebook ads, YouTube ads. You could use them on a ClickFunnels page, any landing page, or you can use them on Shopify in your descriptions. You're going to get more reach, the product looks real, and you get instant credibility. A video that really shows off the product is what people need to see. For example, when the video is done for this watch, it will give them the information that they need. This is a really beautiful watch, and we want to show that off. And the best way to do that is great images and a video. Now, what do you need to make great videos? A $50 camera slider from Amazon and an iPhone. Basically all you need. In Vancouver, we'll be showing you how to make homemade videos like the one I just showed you that aren't all that spectacular, but you're going to get a lot of cheap views, and it looks so much better than those video slideshows that most people are making. Okay, the next thing is you need to be able to put together great landing pages, whether that's your Shopify campaign page or Amazon or Etsy or ClickFunnels. You need to be able to put together pages that convert. That's by having nice images. That's by having great videos, by putting in customer testimonial videos, by putting in unboxing videos. It's putting the whole thing together. When you put all of the elements together, people are going to feel much more comfortable. Do you have reviews on your site? Is your mission to collect reviews? Amazon built their business on reviews, not on selling products. They built it on reviews. I can ask this question. I've asked it many times before. I can ask it again. How many people make a purchase on Amazon and read the reviews? I do. On everything that I buy, I always check it out. Does the coaching deal with great photos? Yes, we will be dealing with great photos in the coaching. Absolutely. The things that are covered in Vancouver will be covered in the coaching. Right now, I'm not sure what part Kevin is at. Then we've got myself and Matthew dealing with working with images. We need to have Photoshop skills, whether using GIMP, which is free, or Photoshop, which is paid. You need to have the basic skill set. You need to be able to take great photos. You need to have focus on bringing in one product and selling it, whether it's a tumbler or the watch. You need to focus on that item, and you need to master the art of selling, and you need to sell like your life depends on it, or at least your marketing career, your marketing life depends on it, because it does. You should be able to take a great product like those tumblers, and you need to be able to sell them. Everybody's trying to sell all the new things. That forget those new things. Pick an item and figure out how to sell it. Somebody wants to buy your product. Your mission is to find out how to sell it. Okay, so great campaign pages are made up of great images, great videos, testimonials, reviews. All the elements that you need have to be on that page. If it's going to get sale after sale after sale, it's because you're getting reviews, because you have a cool unboxing video, a product demonstration video. They don't have to be professional. For example, the photos that I'm taking, I'm no photographer. Trust me, I'm no photographer. Basic entry-level camera and a couple cheap lights. And I'm shooting these on the desk in my dining room, literally. When we're on the coaching call and we start to deal with the photography, you'll get to see my simple setup. I don't have a dining room table, but I do have a homemade photography studio. You don't need much room. Okay. The next element, which we'll be covering in Vancouver and on the coaching, is we need to be able to run effective ads. Now, we need to run simple ads that are simple to understand, that are simple to monitor. And at the same time, we need to know how to scale those ads when they're working. You know, and we do focus on showing people the basics of our Facebook ads. There's a lot of other ads, but you need to master something like Facebook ads. We've made it really, really simple, because the focus isn't on how great your ad is, it's on how great your product is and your product page and your video. The product should sell itself. All you have to do is get it in front of people. Now you need to be able to scale it up. When you do see it catching, you need to be able to scale it up. And yeah, there's a question. We get this one all the time. Let me tell you this, there's no rhyme or reason to Facebook. If two people run the exact same ad with the exact same images, the exact same targeting, they start them at the exact same time, that everything is exact other than the domain it's being sold on, why will one work and the other one not work? Obviously, it has very little to do with your great targeting if you both use the exact same targeting. If in fact I just duplicate a campaign 10 times because one is working, shouldn't all 10 of those work because the first one was working? Why is it that out of those 10, maybe one will work? Maybe. Well, why? If the targeting is the same, why wouldn't Facebook give you the same results? Isn't that the whole idea of duplicating and scaling, that you would get the same results? You do not. Targeting is a small part of Facebook, very small part. And we'll show you in Vancouver or through coaching that it really has very little to do with how great you can do your targeting. Very little. In fact, most of targeting is just straight nonsense. The old seasoned pixel nonsense. This is my opinion. You may have a different opinion. That's fine. You know, we all have different opinions. I love Trump. You hate Trump. That's all right with me. We can all have a different opinion. Some things work for some people and don't work for others. But Facebook, there's a few simple tricks or techniques that are very, very basic, and we stick with that. We don't want anything anymore that's complicated. Either your product is going to sell or it's not. That's what you have to determine. Do they want to buy your product? Put a product out there. Stop hunting for home run miracle designs. Yeah, it's a lottery. If you're going to sell to a 20-year-old, you have to think like a 20-year-old. I'm not a 20-year-old. It's a tough market to be in when you're trying to think about trendy things, the things that are happening and new designs and designers. We did all our sales this year up until Christmas and after Christmas, just free images off of Shutterstock or out of our members area or out of one of the design packs we sold. We did not pay a designer 1 penny for the Christmas season or the time after. Now the designer's back on doing designs because we want some fresh ones for a project. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. We've talked about building effective ads and scaling your ads. The next thing that you need to focus on is great customer support. You need to be able to deliver your product quickly. So we're using American-based suppliers with a proven track record. If your supplier is not delivering your products quickly and a good quality product, you're not going to build your business. You're going to get one-time sales. That is not where you want to be headed. You want to go in the direction of fast delivery of solid products. And we'll come back to a statement made by an acquaintance of mine when he said, you have to sell your customer 2 times. The first time when they see it on your website and make a decision to buy it. The second time is when they receive it. How long did it take? What does the packaging look like? What does the product look like? What's inside the package? I still remember when my daughter ordered a t-shirt from the Violent Gentleman. Story about the hockey enforcers, how this cool, it came to my house and I was so intrigued I had to open her mail. I don't think you're allowed to do that, but I opened it. And the t-shirt was packaged so nicely, it was folded. And inside there was a 4-sided card that told the story about the other side of those that fight in hockey for a living. And it was a remarkable story of how these are the great family men, the guys that are full of compassion. They're a completely different type of person when they're not on the ice fighting. And inside was a really nice keychain. The whole package was remarkable. You sell people 2 times. When they see it on the website, make a decision to whip out the credit card. And the second time when they receive the package and open the package. How long did it take? What does the packaging look like? What's inside the package? Is there a personal thank you? Is there a bonus gift? Yes, we include a bonus gift with every product that goes out. Every product that goes out gets a bonus gift. Okay. You need to make sure that their experience is smooth all the way through, from customer support to the length of time it takes to get the package, the quality of the product, how easy is it to get in touch with you. You need to take a look at those things and decide if you're going to build the real business. Do you have to monitor 24 hours a day? No. You need to have some set times when people can actually reach you. When they can't reach you through live chat or phone, they could reach you through email. You need to make sure that you really answer. What is your objective? If right now we're taking a look, the products that were ordered on Monday from our store, right up until 5 o'clock, every order that was placed before 5 p.m., they received their product on Wednesday. Do you know how many 5-star reviews we've gotten in the last 2 weeks because of the fast delivery and a great product? We're as fast as Amazon. Maybe not as fast, but we're pretty darn fast. The bonus gift is in there. we're actually making happy customers. Do you know what happens now when we send out an email with our design of the week? People are going to open your email. People are going to buy because you sold them 2 times. Once when they place the order, once when they receive the order. You can build customers for life. Give them rock solid designs on different products. If they bought that design on a tumbler, they might be interested in that design on a t-shirt. Plain and simple. Okay, let's take a look. What is the bonus gift? We've got a few things right now. We are focused on the pop-ups, the pop grips, pop socket. Everyone has a bonus in there, and it's attached to a card that says, here's your bonus gift. Thanks for being a valued customer. You didn't ask for this amazing bonus. It's on us. Do you know how people feel obligated to write a 5-star review when they get a bonus? Oh, the 5 stars, they roll. And they roll big time. So those are the elements. I'm going to take a few questions right now. That took us a little bit longer to get through than I thought. Vancouver. Come to Vancouver. Your life will be changed if you take action. We're going to do everything we can. We're going to sit with you. We're going to eat with you. We're going to do everything other than sleep with you. If we're staying in a house. Now the cost of the house is covered. You have to pay for your own food. But the cost of the house is there. We're going to spend those full 3 days plus an evening. It ends up being up to 4 days, a half a day on the day of check-in that evening and the morning of checkout. So we're together for just under 4 full days. We're going to hang out with you. We're going to work with you one-on-one. And you could ask anyone who went to Barcelona. You know, we're there to help you out, and we really want to see you succeed. So Vancouver, Kevin's got can you put the link into Vancouver? And I think we can take another 3 people. I think we've got 3, and I think that we're going to go to 6 or maybe 7. I'm not sure, unless we could find a bigger house. Anyway, come to Vancouver, hang out with us, meet us, spend time with us, get access to the previous designs. Each event that we do, we'll be adding a new product. And so if you went to Barcelona or you come to Vancouver or the next one, that members area is going to continue to grow with rock solid products with great designs, great training. And remember, sometimes basic training is advanced. Sometimes we just need to go back to the basics. And we need to learn how to market as if our life depends on it. Let me see. Let's take some questions here right now. I've got a few. Oh, we've got a few here. How do you get the white background? Oh boy, you know, that's some of the photography tricks. We pay like $1.45 for them to actually cut the back end, the background out. So I worry about taking a nice photo, and then I just pass it on, and I have the thing edited for a couple bucks, and I'm done. I wish it was more complicated, but it's not. Okay, when will the videos for the Photoshop actions be available again? I cannot get access to them. We will have to look into that. Kev, can you make a note of that? Videos for the Photoshop actions. It should be working. We've got Vimeo all squared up. So let's see. Can you tell me more about the coaching one-on-one? Yep, it is 6 months. It is 30 minutes to 1 hour each week. The first 3 months are setup. The next 3 months are analyzing. We'll help you out if you are running ads, something didn't work or something did work. If you're just not feeling confident, sometimes people see it working and they're not really sure if they should go and dump thousands of dollars into ads. Sometimes you need a second set of eyeballs on it. And based on experience, we could tell you, yeah, I'd throw thousands at this, or I'd take this nice and slow. Okay, let me see. Is it almost necessary to subscribe to third-party apps for scaling? No. Right now, I'll tell you, there's some great programs out there. Trust Ads by Martin Cook is fantastic. We used it like crazy before Christmas. Right now, we're trying to do this right now. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be using Trust Ads, but I'm saying that right now, we are focused on bringing everything back to basics. Whipping out that iPhone and making an amazing image. Putting the product in your hand so you know what it looks like. And yes, if you come to Vancouver, you come to Barcelona, if you've been to one of those events, you need to get in touch with me. If you can't make your image look decent, you can send it up here. I'll snap the shot. And you can use those images. So if you need help with the photos, no problem. Even those in coaching, if you need me to snap a shot for you, no problem. Yeah, is this our best shot? No, this is not our best shot. We've got a couple shots, at least one more that is much nicer than this shot. Okay, how do you get your product to deliver so fast? Who's sending them out? You need to take a look at who your suppliers are. Number one, we try and ship our products out ourselves as much as possible. If we order products in from China, we're making sure that they're in our hands before we sell them. Fast delivery makes you, your company, the winner. Okay, how do we get the bonus gift to be in the same package order with the original purchase? Is this done with a vendor? Printec offers that service. Custom CAD offers that service. And when we do self-fulfillment, when we send our own packages, yeah, we control that too. Okay, let's see. Don needs access to the Vancouver Live 2018. Kev, can you make a note of that for Don? Let's see. WC Fulfillment Watch. Yes. Let's see what else we've got. You help us find the suppliers and we pick the products with the coaching? Yes. That is exactly correct. We are hoping that we can help you pick a product, that you can do the photography and make a video. It's not complicated stuff. You just need to take the steps. Okay. Are the designs for the tumblers available yet? Yes, they are. It's all in the Vancouver members area, which includes the Barcelona. It's now called the Live Event Hub or something that Kevin named it some fancy name. Okay, if you're just starting out, how do you get reviews other than slowly? Well, trust me, it's not slowly. When we're moving, 100 products a day, even if it's just 100 orders a day, you're going to get your reviews very quickly. Put a product in there that's going to get you some reviews quickly. Very, very simple. And with good images and good videos, you don't have to have all those reviews initially. You don't. It's something to build on after the fact. Are you using unique designs on the watches? No, got them out of the members area. We're going with evergreen. We are just using old designs and having lots of success with them. Okay, Julia says the videos seem to be working now. Can you put in the member site? Kathy, we put those designs in the Live Event Hub. Man, that's a magnificent name. Live Event Hub. Whew. Boo-Boo was on his game when he came up with that one. Do you recommend a service that can create engraved cutting board mock-ups? You know, I think that it doesn't hurt. You don't have to have every design. You can just have one design on one cutting board and you can bring them to a collection page. You really only have to order one cutting board with the engraving. You should do that. It's really important. Well, let me grab one of the cutting boards. Mother's Day is coming up. Oh boy, focusing on the coaching and Vancouver. We are going to be focusing on Mother's Day, Mother's Day, Mother's Day. We sold cutting boards last year. They just sell like mad. And we weren't running ads. This year, we're going to blow this up. Let me show you a cutting board. I'm in my dining room, in my photo studio. Order the cutting boards so that you can give them away. Make them for somebody you know. Here's a cutting board. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's beautiful. Engraving is really nice. Hopefully you can see that. Before we sell a product, we're putting that product in our hand. We're making sure that we're comfortable in the product, that we're confident in the product. We're not going to guess. It's not a race to see how many products you can get in or what is the newest product that's available from different suppliers. That's cool. But I know lots of people who've built their businesses off of one type of product, whether it's tumblers or t-shirts or watches. You can build a business off of one product and you can use evergreen designs. Let's see. Does the live event hub include 2018 Vancouver? If you paid for 2018 Vancouver, yes. Everyone else, if you paid for Barcelona, it doesn't include the Vancouver training. But if you've been to a house event, then all those house events are being combined. So it's going to continue to grow in the products that are available for you to test and use. Mock-ups, photos. Man, we took some great photos. We have some amazing shots. Let me see if I can pull this up. Let me see if I can find this. Let's see, where would this, oh, hang on. Yeah, we put together a really cool PSD, and let me just pull this one up just so you can see what this one looks like. There it is. Whoa. Let's go back to this color. If you've been to Vancouver or you're coming to Vancouver, or you went to Barcelona, I whipped this thing up. I took the photo in Barcelona and I made this so that you can actually change the colors. They're all put in, well, they're not all put in here. We picked some of our best selling colors, the blues, the greens. Anyway, you can change out the backgrounds. I just threw in a couple. You can add your own. I just threw in some different rock faces in the back here just to give it a little bit of a different look. This is all put together for you. I put one in here that's got some funky colors and stuff. Anyway, we put this all together. This is in the members area. It's included with those that went to Vancouver or Barcelona. Our new product, we'll be doing the same thing. The watches, if you were in Barcelona, you're going to get access to all of those watches. The live event hub will always grow. You'll get the PSDs, the mock-ups, the photos. We've got all kinds of images. And I think we still need to get these PSDs. Kevin, can you make a note? I've got to grab the PSDs for these so that as people get things personalized, they can do the manual changes, because I don't think Randy has all of these fonts. Okay, let's see what we've got going here. Do you get access to any recorded training? No, we're not recording the training for coaching. Yeah, we're not recording the training or the coaching calls. If you want to record your own, that's cool. What do you sell better, the bamboo or the maple? Oh, easily the maple. Yeah, the maple is definitely the more sought after cutting board. I think Randy charges an extra $3, but it's well worth it. Great images and videos are going to give you a higher price point. You don't have to be the cheapest seller when they see great images and great videos. Okay, we need the URL for the live event hub. Let's see. A couple people asking for that. Okay, cool. Can we really use the designs we buy from you on the Etsy platform, or do we need to modify them? I always recommend, if you're on Etsy, which is designed to be a unique selling platform, just spend a couple bucks, take the same design and get it to a designer for $5 and say, can you make this and change it up a little bit? Make it, I always say, can you make this, but make it a little bit better? Okay. Oh, yes. Yes, we've had a number of questions. And yes, on Monday, and is it Monday, Friday, or no, sorry, Wednesday, Friday, Monday? Okay, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, we're going to do a very brief overview of Kickstarter. We've got permission to show off one of the Kickstarter campaigns that's going to go live. And yes, you are wondering about our Kickstarter with this one. Yes, we're going to show you the images on, I think on Monday, we're going to show you the entire campaign, but we're going to show you the basic elements, what we do with Kickstarter, why it's our platform of choice. Now we push everyone to Etsy, but above Etsy, we would always say sell on Etsy or Amazon after you run it through a Kickstarter campaign. Does it have to be unique? No, we've cutting boards. We've got a guy who's doing leggings. He was at the Vancouver event. And he's got a really solid leggings campaign that's going live in a couple of weeks. But he gave us the green light to show it off. I think he did a remarkable job. I think he did some of his own photography, or he bought some unique mock-ups. He did a great job. We're going to do a 3-part series, and we're going to show you the basics of Kickstarter. Now, as we go through that, we will be announcing our live Kickstarter event. That is going to be one of our big events for the year. For the first time ever, and I think, when is that happening, Kevin? May? End of April or May, we are going to do Kickstarter Live. No guest speakers, nothing but content, show you inside out. And let me tell you, we get so many requests for Kickstarter. We've got people that are doing phenomenal numbers with Kickstarter. Cutting boards, t-shirts, anything and everything, leggings. It's the ultimate e-commerce platform. And once you run the campaign, you can then reposition it into your Etsy or your Amazon store. We're going to do the Kickstarter live. Now, the price for normal events is $14.97. We're going to do this one, and we're not sure yet. It's either going to be $9.97 or cheaper. I'm not going to tell you how cheap, but it's probably going to be cheaper than $9.97. We're actually thinking about pricing this at actual break even. Maybe a little above break even, because we always get a few costs that were not counted in, but it's going to be cheaper than $9.97. We're going to do anything and everything we can to get people to Kickstarter. Anyway, that's what we've got going on. We've got the Vancouver event happening in 2 weeks. We've got the big event, which is going to be Kickstarter. Now, at the Vancouver event, we aren't going to talk about a campaign. We're actually going to build a campaign in front of you. It is our photography backpack campaign. We're going to build that one live. The entire team is going to be there, and you're going to see that thing live, start to finish. Yeah, it's going to have the workshop. You're going to be able to work on the basics yourself. We're going to show you how we get the affiliates, how we promote it. Anyway, on Wednesday, Friday, and Monday, we're going to give you the highlights. And then if you dig deep and you want to do it yourself, you can go ahead and do that. 10% of the campaign is in how it looks, and 90% is in how you market that campaign without running ads. Okay, you are welcome, Michael. Let's see what else we've got. Let me see. Can we buy this PSD if we don't attend Vancouver? Absolutely not. Sorry. We are changing things up this year. We're not putting things up for sale. You come to a live event, and a live event, I mean the small house where we get together and we work with you for 3.5 or 4 days. That's the only way you're going to get these things. We're going to make sure that you know what you're doing. We're not just selling things. We're trying this year as much as possible to be different than the others that are out there selling things. We want to be the people that are actually doing the e-commerce and working with people in a more one-on-one setting. That's our goal, and that's what we're going to do. Would still like to do leggings, but Randy is no longer doing any recommendations for leggings. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the best place. I've heard that Printful is very good for leggings, good delivery, embroidered leggings, custom cat. Kickstarter Live, is it going to be in Vancouver as well? Yes. And Korai, my friend, I hope that you attend Vancouver Kickstarter. I really hope you attend that. Is Kickstarter going to be online? At this point, no. We will be doing the recordings, and we are determined that this year we're not just going to sell things. We find that a lot of people they just never put things into practice. For example, one of those items inside the Gray Hat sports pack that we sold, we took one of those designs and we ran it during Christmas, and we sold 17,000 units. If we just throw it out there and say, hey, buy this, and you do nothing with it, we just are not going to do that. We are going to make sure that you get adequate training in a coaching environment or in a Vancouver house event before we just throw it out there. Does the coaching talk about Kickstarter? No, it does not talk about Kickstarter. And why do we do the events instead of just doing it online? There's a different mindset when you make the commitment to get to Vancouver. There's a different mindset when all distractions are put off to the side, when the cell phone isn't ringing, and we put a task in front of you so that you can accomplish the basic skills needed for successful Kickstarters or an event. You need to have the basic skill set, and we need to know that you're able to do it. Boy, it was funny to see the people at Barcelona running around that beautiful property, taking pictures of Bible covers and whiskey flasks and tumblers. And there's a combination, a Bible cover and a whiskey flask. Go figure. Anyway, racing around with the cell phone. You know, I am confident that if people follow the one-on-one training that happens or the small group training at the house, everyone can be successful. Okay, let me see. Any recommendations for new suppliers for safety hoodies? I haven't dug into that. I just heard that Randy is not wanting to do those anymore. I will check with the supplier. I might have a solution. I think I do have a solution for you, Anita. I like your goal for providing adequate training for this year. I'm making that my goal also. Excellent. When can we book for Kickstarter Vancouver? That link isn't even live yet. We're going to make that live when we do the Kickstarter 3-part summary. We will make it live. You can plan ahead. We think that it's going to be a big event. I think that people are going to attend and people are going to be happy. Boy, if I could show you some of the Kickstarter campaigns, if I had permission to share some of those, we're absolutely thrilled with some of the Kickstarter campaigns that came out of Kickstarter, our Vancouver Live 2018, which actually showed Amazon and Facebook ads, and it had guest speakers. This time, none of that. Our entire team, our designers will be there. Our entire team will be there for the Kickstarter event, and you will see us do the photography. The live models will be coming in. You'll see the shots. What does it take? The organization. Kickstarter is where it's at. There's no doubt about it. We're going to make that as cheap as we possibly can, and hopefully not go broke in the meantime. As long as we can break even, we will be thrilled. Okay, Anita says, I have a lot of people waiting for safety products. We will hopefully hook you up with something. We'll do a call as quick as possible. I might even do a call tomorrow, a very short one, to show you a supplier who will do the safety apparel. I've got a supplier we've kept it nice and quiet. But for the safety hoodies, I think this supplier is going to knock your socks off. And that's only because Randy isn't doing it. I would always support Randy. But if he doesn't do the safety products and you need to have them fulfilled, we've got somebody who can take care of that for you. Okay, excited about Kickstarter. 2 friends have had great success with single products. Yes. Single, I hope that's a typo, because it could also be simple products. Yes, could be a simple cutting board launched in time for Mother's Day, and you will smash it out of the park if you know what you're doing. There is big money in simple cutting boards. Okay, what was the product with Randy and the safety products? I don't know. He just discontinued them. I'm not sure why. Okay, what is this Kickstarter platform? I just logged in. Well, you missed it. You're going to have to watch the replay. We've now been 1 hour and 6 minutes. Man, I can't believe this was 1 hour and 6 minutes. It flew by. We're going to wrap this up real quick. Get into the coaching if you need help. Come to Vancouver if you want to sit with us, and we'll make some magic happen together. Anyway, great attendance here today. We're just absolutely blown away. I'm sure that the 4 spots for the coaching will fill up very quick. If they haven't filled up already, if you go to that link and it's still live, then we haven't got the 4 people. Okay, if we wanted to do Kickstarter, could we do that in the coaching as an option? Ooh, put in a support ticket. We can talk about that. No, we're actually, that's not going to be an option. Kickstarter needs to stand alone. It needs to be the place where you start and you push it into your Etsy and you push it into your Amazon. Now, if you're in coaching, we're focusing on the Amazon. If you come to Vancouver, you'll see how you tie those 2 pieces together. We would always want you to start with Kickstarter, and when it's run its course, drop it into Amazon or Etsy. Yes, we're getting people. If you came to Vancouver live or you went to Barcelona, you need a little bit of help. The commitment is still here. You can come up here for 2 full days for free. If you came to Vancouver, if you come to any one of our events, all you have to do is schedule the time and come up here. You stay at my place. I'll provide you the food. You can hang out with me for 2 days. And while you're here, my good friend and son, Boo Boo, will be here as well. We will work with you. 2 of us, 1 of you, 2 days. You're welcome to that. That is worth much more than the price of the event. Barcelona or Vancouver, or you come to this Vancouver event and you just can't quite get it put together. You're welcome to come to my place. No additional charge. You just have to book your 2 days. And yes, people book those 2 days all the time. I've got 2 more. I've got another one coming up. Yes, you guessed it. Tammy Duke, the Queen of Amazon, has scheduled her 2 days. She's up here next weekend, the week before the Vancouver event. So remember, you're welcome to come to my place. Our goal is to make sure that you succeed this year. Anyway, there it is. Hope you guys have yourselves a great day, and we'll see you on the 3-part Kickstarter campaign on Wednesday. Have a great day. Take care, and we'll talk soon.